Greetings everyone. Today I'll be sharing with you what I believe may be one of the most important videos that I'm ever gonna make. Alright? And this is a video about wellness and hygiene habits and products. Guys, this is what separates the average people from the exceptional people. Right? When someone comes into a room and they look exceptional, they look beautiful, they look charming and attractive, a lot of that is attributed to the way they take care of themselves. And this is especially important for guys to hear, okay? I really want you guys to tune in and listen to this because I know how it is in the manosphere. A lot of us think that, hey, if I just get in the shower and I just take a whatever soap and I just, put it in my armpits, rub some in my genitalia, clean that off, that's good enough. Brush my teeth once or twice a day, that's good enough. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's not good enough. Well, it is good enough if you want to be alone and miserable and not have success and beautiful opportunities come into your life. But if you want to live a fulfilling life, an amazing life where you're happy and healthy and abundance just comes your way in every direction, you gotta try some of these habits here, okay? Now, I'm not saying you gotta follow my regimen exactly, but do something similar, and I hope what I share inspires you, gives you some great ideas on how you can take care of your health and wellness. All right, because I'll tell you what, as a wellness professional, when I look good, when I smell good, when I dress well, I get tipped. I get more clients. I get more regular clients. I'll even have some people who will pay $45 for a session, a very small session, but they'll tip me $50. Why do you think that is? Really, ask yourself. You think I'm that talented? I am pretty talented and I have a lot of experience in what I do, but that's not why they tip me. They tip me because I'm clean. They tip me because I share energy with them, right? So there's so much that goes into that, and it all comes down to how you take care of yourself. So I'm gonna go over some things that you might find interesting and some things that you might find obvious, all right? But I guarantee you there's somebody out there who's overlooked some of these things, okay? It's not so obvious to them. So I'm gonna start off with the most basic thing. Guys, at least brush your teeth at least twice a day and floss. Always floss. After every meal, floss. Because otherwise there's crud decaying inside your mouth all day long. And for some of you who never floss, there's just rotting stuff in your mouth for your whole life. That can lead to infections, that definitely leads to bad breath, right? You don't want that. Definitely floss, okay? Another thing, all right? If you live in Europe or in Asia, a lot of countries in Europe and in Asia, they use bidets, all right? And if you don't know what a bidet is, it's this jet that shoots water on your butt and cleans your butt for you after you do number 2. All right? But if you live in the US, a lot of us, we only have toilet paper. All right? And I'm here to tell you guys that is not enough. Okay? You gotta get these. You gotta get some wet wipes. Flushable wet wipes. All right? Wipe your butt. After you use, I know this is embarrassing, but some of y'all need to hear this. After you're done using the toilet paper, get the wet wipe, get in there and clean it up, all right? And you'll see why you need a wet wipe. After you use them, you'll see why, how much is left over after you just wipe with toilet paper, all right? Unless you wanna walk around with poop in your butt all day, on your butt cheeks all day, use some wet wipes, okay? Not only is it good for your hygiene, it's great for your confidence, all right? You know you're clean, you're feeling clean and being clean and hygienic, okay? Soaps. Don't just buy the cheapest soap, all right? There's a reason why it's cheap, okay? Give your skin some love. Your skin is your biggest organ. I'm gonna say that again, your skin is your biggest organ. And believe it or not, it eats, it absorbs things, right? So what we put on our skin is so important. What I like to use on my skin is a Dr. Bronner's soap. Okay. I also use a little bit on my hair. I tend to use more oils on my hair, but Dr. Bronner's, guys, got a bunch of good stuff. Very good for your body, and the best part is it's all purpose, so that means you can use it on your skin, your hair. Shoot, you can even use it to do your laundry or clean your surfaces. All right, it's a very powerful concoction here. Dr. Bronner's soap. If you don't know what it is, go online, check it out, buy yourself some Dr. Bronner's. If you have a Whole Foods or a Sprouts or an H-E-B, you're very likely to find this over there, okay? Dr. Bronner's. What else we got here? Okay, so when you're in the shower, right, you don't just use soap, okay? You got to scrub, you got to exfoliate. So get yourself a scrubber. Now a lot of us, we use loofahs, right? We use loofahs, we use those puffer things, right? I like to use this silicone scrubber because it's reusable. It's gonna last me a long time. That's just a personal choice. I know a lot of people like to use those puffy things or the loofahs because you can really foam up your soap. I like to lather it in my hand and then, put it on my body and then use the scrubber. Now, every other day, I will also exfoliate with coffee grounds. All right, this is, there's no excuse for this one, okay? Because you can get these for free, all right? You can go to your local Starbucks, your local coffee shop, and then just ask them for their coffee grounds, all right? They'll give you a whole bag for free, all right? Because they're not using it, they're just gonna throw it away. Coffee is one of the best exfoliators, and the cool thing is it energizes you too, because there's caffeine in there. When you put it on your skin, it energizes your skin, it awakens your skin, it awakens your body, and it creates this glow, this energy to your aura. Okay, so definitely exfoliate. I like to exfoliate every other day. I've heard some people say that's too much for them. So try to exfoliate maybe once a week at the bare minimum. But don't do it every day, okay? You want to do it every other day or once a week, something around there. Okay, but it's really important to clean off that dead skin on your body so that the healthy young skin can come out and really glow for you. It also prevents things like acne and ingrown hairs, okay? So definitely exfoliate. It's wonderful for your health and well-being. Some other things I use. Right after I get out of the shower, I'm done with putting soap on, I clean the soap off, I exfoliate. Right after I get out of the shower, I use coconut oil, okay? And my skin just sucks it up, all right? I can just lather on coconut oil and within minutes, my skin has already absorbed it. Now, coconut oil is amazing because not only is it a fantastic moisturizer, with no preservatives, no nonsense in there, but it's also a wonderful anti-inflammatory. So if you have inflammation, if you have redness, if you have issues like that, coconut oil on the whole body, you're gonna see a lot of transformation in your body, a lot of healing in your body with coconut oil. All right, what's next? All right, this bad boy, I got this from the pharmacy. It's Thayer's Natural Remedies Facial Mist. Okay, this one has witch hazel and rose water, rose petal in it, okay? And what this is good for is kind of moisturizing not just your skin, and this is for your skin, but I've also found it's really nice for my hair. All right, when the hair gets dry, this is a really easy way to just add some moisture, okay? And because it's not an oil, it doesn't make your hair oily. I naturally have very oily hair, so I try not to use too much oil on my hair. I like to use this. Okay, but if you have dry hair, try coconut oil on it as well. You can try also olive oil, okay? Another thing I like to use, well, I'm actually switching out of this. I bought this Vaseline with cocoa butter in it, okay? Now, I got this because of the cocoa butter, or some people call it cacao butter. Cacao butter or cocoa butter, it's got some amazing things in there. It's got the fats from the cacao pod, the cacao seed. It's got theobromine, which is fantastic for your blood. It's fantastic for your skin. And again, your skin will just eat it up, your body will just eat it up. Depending on what kind you get, you also have magnesium, zinc, iron, copper, potassium in there. So it's very good for your blood as well, okay? Cocoa butter. Now, I got this Vaseline. Now, Vaseline's good if you live in a dry environment. You can use Vaseline on your lips or your skin, but I prefer using just the all-natural cacao butter or the shea butter, which, when next time I go to the store, I am going to do that. I just got this because it does have 100% pure cacao butter in it. Anyway, moving on. You also want to smell good, okay? Now, you can go the generic way and get yourself a nice cologne. Sometimes a cologne is really what it takes. Right here, I have a Bulgari Aqua, okay? I love the smell of this. Bulgari is an amazing brand, but really find what works for you, okay? What you like. Maybe go to a department store, try some on, and you'll see it goes a long way, guys. The way you smell makes a huge impression on others, all right? People will like you just because of the way you smell, the way you look, okay? So get yourself a nice cologne. It could be the difference between getting that promotion, getting opportunities in your life, hitting it with a woman, that could be the difference. Now, when it comes to scents, I like to personally go all natural when I can. I use the colognes when it's a special occasion, or if I really feel like I need to use a cologne, okay? But a lot of times, just for my skin, for my health, I like to use stuff that's natural, okay? And what I use is essential oils. Right now I'm using tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is fantastic because it's also an antiseptic. So it's almost like a sanitizer, and it smells amazing, okay? It's very relaxing and energizing at the same time. Tea tree oil. But you can use really any essential oil. Now, if you're trying to go for a nice scent, nice smell as a guy, I would go with something citric. Orange is nice, like lemon peel, lemongrass. Those are all very nice. If you're trying to sleep, if you're trying to get a good night's sleep, lavender oil is fantastic. Okay, so try that out. A little aromatherapy goes a long way. Now, there is a very interesting category of scents that I use as well, okay? And that is alcohol scents, okay? So this is like, this is essential oils infused with alcohol. And not only does it make for a great sanitizer, but it also cleans your energy, cleans your aura. Let's say you were in a place that has a very heavy energy, and you just did something very stressful. You were somewhere where you don't necessarily want to be, in an environment you really don't want to be in. Alcohol is a wonderful way to clean your aura, okay? It's also very cooling because it evaporates immediately. So I bought this from the local farmer's market. It's a lavender hand sanitizer, but I use it, just to clean my aura every once in a while. You can also use Florida water. You can get this pretty much anywhere these days. Walmart, or online really. Look up Florida water. What else do we got here? Oh, okay, here's another obvious one I kind of missed. Take care of your nails, guys. Take care of your nails, okay? You make deals with your hands, okay? It's really important that you upkeep them. Now, I have a little set here, okay? It doesn't cost that much, and it goes a long way, all right? Nail clipper, obviously. Okay, this is to clean off the dead skin around your fingers, okay? A lot of times when you clip your nails, you'll have some skin, excess skin. This is to clean that off, okay? Nail file, you want your nails to look good and symmetrical in line, okay? And then I got another nail file here. It's a little less intense, okay? But nail file, a little kit. Doesn't cost much, guys. It goes a long way. What else do we have? All right, so I think I covered pretty much everything that I would use outside of my body. But if you want your skin to glow, if you want to smell good, there's also things that you can do internally, all right? So one of those things that I do is I use liquid chlorophyll, okay? I put this in my water. Not only does this give you a lot of energy and vitality and it helps detox you, it also gets rid of body odor. So if you're someone who has body odor and deodorants don't really work for you too well, you need to start using chlorophyll, okay? It will kill the odor. This one's really cool. It's got mint and chlorophyll in it. All right, you can check it out, Chlorofresh. All right, what else do we have? Oh yeah, use deodorants as well. I didn't bring my deodorant out here, but I have this this Tide deodorant. It's a crystal, and all it is just minerals. Okay, be careful what kind of deodorant you use, because a lot of these deodorants have chemicals in them that are very bad for your body, that are even cancerous. Okay, so be very careful what you use. I use this Tide crystal stick thing. I wish I had it with me. You know what, hold on, give me 1 second. I think I got it in this backpack here. Okay, so this is what I use. It's called Tide Crystal Deodorant, okay? It says world's best 100% natural deodorant. All right, and what I love about it, it's only got one ingredient, mineral salt. That's potassium alum. And it looks something like this, okay? What you do is you wet this, and then you put it wherever you need, dry it off, and you're good to go. All right, it's really cool. It really works. You don't need all these fancy deodorants. You don't need scented deodorants. And what I'll often do is I'll use this and pair it with an essential oil. All right, and it gets the job done without putting anything bad on your body. Other things you can do to keep your body smelling good naturally is eat mushrooms, guys. All right, here I have a microbiome of mushrooms. This one has, let's see, turkey tail, lion's mane, and marshmallow root, okay? So probiotics are essential to digesting your food, to absorbing your food, but also they prevent food from rotting inside of you. And when food is rotting inside of you, which, trust me, happens a lot when you're eating food with preservatives, when you're eating too much meat without fiber, you got food rotting in your intestines. And that can create bad BO as well, okay? So that's why I recommend use mushrooms, okay? They have they're really good for, building your microbiome, your microbiota in your intestines. Also, to digest your food, because guys, digesting your food makes a huge impact on your body's scent, okay? I like to drink a little bit of apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. This one has honey in it. It just tastes better. But this is a fantastic brand, guys. Bragg is amazing. It's something to go brag about. All right. Last thing I do to kind of keep a healthy microbiota is I drink kombucha daily. All right. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but if you're about health, you literally got to put your money where your mouth is, okay? Probiotics are fantastic for your body. They bring life force to your body. I mean, look, literally, this thing has over 9 billion living probiotics in it. Over 9 billion. All right. So I think that pretty much covers what I do externally and internally. Now I'm gonna go over some tools that I use, okay? Starting with probably my prized possession. I use this in my office, but I also use it at home. And that is a gua sha kit, also known as a Graston kit. All right, if this is too expensive for you guys to afford, I understand. This one's a little bit fancy. This is it, okay? You see that? Okay, so that's my gua sha kit. That's my Graston kit. All right, and what these tools do is they help me massage myself and break down fascia. Okay, so I can use them anywhere on the body, you know? There's a whole variety of tools. You can use them in different ways. But guys, the number one reason for wrinkles, right? First, it's poor circulation, bad diet, and things like smoking. Don't do that. But if you take care of your skin by massaging it, and breaking down fascia, you also break down what's making the wrinkles form and stay. Okay, so get yourself gua sha tools. Okay, if you can't afford a whole set, get yourself one of these. It's good enough, right? And they make them out of crystals too. You know, get whatever you can afford. Okay, it's really not that expensive if you get 1 or 2 tools. The whole set might be too expensive, but that's up to you, okay, and up to your budget. I find it makes a huge difference. Now, the second thing I like to use is this right here. And this is a no-brainer, guys. Get yourself a grounding mat, okay? You can sleep on this, and what it does is it grounds your body's electromagnetic field. Now what happens is, you know, your body, it moves because there's electrical signals being sent through your nervous system into your muscles, right? That's how your body moves. So your body, in a way, is like an electronic device. And just like any electronic device, it needs to be grounded. If you don't have an electronic device that's grounded, it's very likely to get fried, right? So you gotta make sure you ground yourself, okay? What this is, it plugs in right here, and it plugs into the grounding port of your sockets here, electrical sockets. And so there's no electricity going through it. It just goes right into the ground, and it helps with things like inflammation. It helps with pain. It helps with improving circulation. And I find it gives me a lot better sleep. Deep tissue tools. All right, get yourself a foam roller. Okay, you can get a big one. You can get a small one. You can even use a tennis ball. All right, so, but you know, if you have knots, if you have stiffness, it's really important to break down that fascia, okay? To break down the muscle and the fiber that's creating the stiffness, which is the fascia, okay? So I like to use rollers. I also have more delicate tools. You know, I'm a little bit, I'm super into this, so, you know, I have all the tools. This one is a finger roller, or a finger massager, okay? So I can really get the circulation going in my fingers. I can also break down the fascia around, you know, my palm, around my wrist. All right, wonderful tool. And it's almost like the gua sha tools. If you have the gua sha tools, it's good enough. Another lifesaver, okay, is one of these massage guns, okay? You can get these things for like 30 bucks on Amazon now, okay? So also a no-brainer. And come on, why would you spend, you know, money on a massage therapist, hundreds of dollars, when sometimes all you really need is one of these bad boys, okay? Now when it comes to the back, right, the back can be really tricky. It's hard to get back there. I like to use one of these things. It's a yoga wheel. Basically, you put it on the ground, you lay down on it, and you just bend your back on it and roll on it. You can also use a foam roller, but these things are a lifesaver, okay? If you have back pain, try a yoga wheel, try a foam roller, all right? It just might save your life. Now, the next one, it's a little bit funny, all right? I love these massage guns, okay? They're fantastic, but what I've found, believe it or not, that is better than a massage gun and actually sometimes cheaper than these massage guns, it's one of these bad boys. Yes, that's right, you're looking at a car polisher, okay? But think about it. It's a padded surface, very cushiony, very nice, okay? And it also rotates and goes back and forth. Okay, so you get the massage feeling because it's going up and down like that. And also if you put a towel over this and just allow this thing to spin, it creates heat, okay? So when you put this on your body, you get a bigger surface area to massage, which is very nice, and it's padded, and it's heated, and it's a very strong motor, all right? So it really goes deep into your body and really penetrates into knots, all right? This thing's a lifesaver. Next thing I love to use is a stretch strap, okay? These things, you can hook them onto your feet, okay? So you can put this on your leg and then just, you know, do hamstring stretches. You can also do arm stretches with this thing, all right? It's fantastic. So if you know, do a lot of car rides, if you're sitting at a chair all day, get yourself one of these, okay? Now there's different versions of it. This one's really cool because This is a stretch strap with a foot brace on it, okay? So you can literally put this on your foot and then just manipulate your foot back like that, okay? Very powerful tool. If you're gonna get a stretch strap, I recommend getting one with a foot strap on it, okay? What else do we have here? Oh, I think we're reaching just about the end of my show and tell here. This one is also a lifesaver, guys. Trigger point massagers. These come in many shapes and forms, okay? You can get those hooks, all right? They really get your back and stuff. It's very nice. This one's super awesome for your neck, okay? These balls, they help squeeze into the knots in your neck like that, and you can just move your head back and forth, or you can roll this thing back and forth. Oh my God, it's so nice, okay? Now, if you don't have the money for it, you can do something as simple as getting a broomstick or a bamboo stick, okay? You can do the same thing, massage your neck. Get to all those places that are hard to get to with just your hands, okay? Like that, all right? There's so much you can do with just a stick. And I'll even make a video eventually on what you can do with just a stick, man. Oh my God. You don't need too much. You know, I got all the fancy gear, but you can do without. Let's see what else we have. Honestly, that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm sure there's more stuff. I got a whole bunch of fancy stuff laying around, but those are pretty much the essential, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, and I'd love to hear what you guys do for your upkeep. Until then, I wish you a wonderful, beautiful day. Many blessings.